not me. Oh
This could be dangerous.
They sat down on me.
Good evening and welcome to this year's celebration of Watertown-Mayer's annual high school scholarship and awards recognition ceremony. This is a very exciting event because we pay tribute to our highest academic and co-curricular achieving students. Before we begin, I'd like to thank a few people who were instrumental in making this event happen. First, I'd like to thank Jen Pepperdidis for planning and coordinating our evening tonight. Additionally, a special thanks to Stephanie Kimmel, who prepares the students' scholarship letters and recognition certificates that they receive. I'd also like to thank Chris Fiskus for running the presentation on the screen behind me, and for seniors Hans Anderson and Megan Barnhart from the yearbook staff also deserve recognition for putting together the slideshow that you just enjoyed. I'd also like to pay tribute to the Royal Boosters for purchasing the letters, certificates, patches, and pins the students receive. This is one of the many contributions that this group shares with our school district. Lastly, the teachers also deserve many thanks for their contributions to the accolades that the students will receive tonight. Without their commitment to exceeding all expectations placed upon them and ensuring high standards and accountability for all of our students, we would not have the numbers of students we are recognizing this evening. Building and fostering relationships with students is something that they take great pride in, and that will be evident tonight. One last announcement, we did have a few people ask about the weather, and obviously there's some concern with various things. If we get, upgraded to a tornado warning and anything like that, we will, obviously we do have a plan in place, and very simply, you'll get to experience the luxury of going to our locker rooms. So, we will find one boy's locker room is completely off limits because that's worse than a tornado, I think. But just to give you a heads up, we are, again, watching that to see if there's any concerns. We will act as quickly as we can. I'd like to now invite Jen Pepperdidis to the stage to tell us more about the evening's events.
Welcome, everybody. I'm super excited to be here tonight to celebrate these amazing seniors. If you will grab your program, there are just a couple of things that I want to mention. First of all, there's an insert inside, and that insert is not part of the program. That insert shows you which seniors participate in the extracurricular activities that we are referencing tonight. So you can pull that insert out, and then you're looking at the program left side, right side. You'll notice that the program is divided into two separate sections. The first section is dedicated to special awards and scholarships, department recognition, and extracurricular recognition. And then there's an intermission, and that intermission is twofold. One, stretch your legs, use the restroom if you need to. There's ice cream for free in the concession stand, so don't forget to check that out. And then the second half of the program is dedicated to scholarships. And students, those of you who applied for a scholarship, please be sure that you stay for the second half of the program. Those of you who are students who did not apply, you're certainly welcome to stay and cheer with the rest of your classmates, but that would be a good time if you wanted to step out, to step out. So again, two separate sections, and that's pretty much all you need to know. So enjoy the night, and we'll move forward.
We will begin our celebration with a few special awards and scholarships that are not awarded by the Watertown-Mayer Scholarship Committee. To begin, please welcome Mr. John Weinzer, who is here to recognize the recipient of the Americanism Award.
Good evening. I'm John Weinzel, commander of the Watertown Post 121. I'm here tonight to present the Legion Americanism Award. This is the highest honor awarded to American youth by the American Legion. It's an award that proclaims to the world that the recipient is the kind of person that we, the comrades of men and women who gave their lives in battle, believe worthy of such an honor. It is our desire that wherever they go, whatever they do, and whatever they will always be, and wherever they do, they will always be guided by the highest ideals. Can I have Jaden Aldridge come forward, please? I'm going to read the certificate that's being awarded to her. This certificate of distinguished achievement is awarded to Jaden Aldridge of the Watertown-Mayer High School in recognition of attainment acquired as the winner of the American Legion School Award. In further recognition of the possession of those highest qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society. This award is made by Watertown American Legion Post 121.
Next, I have the privilege of sharing awards which recognize leadership and service. The Principal's Leadership Award is sponsored by the National Association of Secondary School Principals and recognizes a student based on leadership skills, participation in service organization and clubs, achievements in the arts and sciences, employment experience, and academic record. This year's recipient is Maddie Tex. Similarly, the President's Volunteer Service Award is awarded to a senior who has shown outstanding leadership through various school organizations, but also has contributed to the community by volunteering hours outside of the school day. This year's recipient of the Volunteer Service Award is Anya Gilbert. The first scholarship that I would like to recognize and announce is the Ridgeview Medical Center Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded outside the high school community. This year's winner is Lizbeth Munoz. Please come up to be recognized. The second scholarship is the Wright-Hennepin Electric and Security Association. This scholarship is applied for and awarded outside of Watertown-Mayer, and the recipient is Ethan Downey. Our next group of seniors honor will be the academic letter winners. Seniors, please take a look at the insert inside the program and check to see if your name is listed as an academic letter winner. If so, can you please come to the stage down here and you'll line up underneath the exit sign. We'll get you lined up back there, and then we'll organize you by alphabetical order. At this time, then, could I welcome Ms. Kristen Phillips and Mr. Andrew Phillips to recognize these students.
Achieved a 3.7 GPA or higher in 3 consecutive semesters. As we introduce each student, please hold your applause until all have received their award.
Jaden Aldrich.
Hans Anderson.
Megan Barnhart.
Ella Blinkhorn.
Michael Dahlheimer.
Ethan Damian.
Gabby Dulas.
Anya Gilbert.
Allison Hadia.
Maris Hewen.
George Janakula.
Carly Killian.
Ella Cannell.
Cole Lang.
Rylan Moss.
Aunt Martin.
Maria Medower.
Anna Milkey.
Jana Miller.
Elizabeth Munoz.
Lexi Progreba.
Kendall Priggy.
Dylan Smith.
Hayden Stucci.
Maddie Tax.
Jason Washburn.
Piper Wendling.
And Fiona Williams.
Let's give these students a round of applause. Congratulations to all of you for your hard work and dedication to your academics. The next group of seniors has been actively involved in extracurricular activities. Please join the advisors in celebrating the accomplishments of these students. If you look in your program, you'll see the activities and the senior participants are listed in the insert. Mr. Justin Stowes with Business Professionals of America will start us out.
Cy Ondo, come on down. I'm here representing Business Professionals of America, BPA. It is an organization that does approximately 80 business tests and presentations. They are able to compete in different events. This year we sent 12 kids on from regional event. 12 qualified for state. From there, 8 qualified to go on to nationals. We had a team place 6th place in parliamentary procedures last weekend down in Dallas. We had another student place 3rd, and a couple other people compete but not get on stage. Cy Ondo is a first-year participant in BPA. She competed in health administration and leadership down in Dallas and finished in the top 15 out of probably 30 to 35 people from around the country, and did a great job. She represented Watertown very well and the community, and we will miss her enthusiasm and love for everything when she is gone. So thank you, Cy. Next up is Joyce Peterson with Drama and Tech.
Good evening. This year, Watertown-Mayer High School had the opportunity to present 2 musicals, Mamma Mia and Curtains. Both shows highlighted the enormous talent we are so fortunate to have. I would like to invite the following students to the stage and commend them as the shining stars they are. Jaden Aldrich, Cy Ondo, Charlotte Becker, Carter Daniels, Ethan Damian, Anya Gilbert, Allison Hadia, Maris Hune, Cooper Joshik, Maria Medower, Jack Peterson, Wyatt Scoob, and Madeline Taps. Okay. In order for these students to shine, it requires a technical team behind the scenes. We have been so lucky to have the following students work countless hours to make it all happen. Please join us on stage, Isabella Barden, Michael Dahlheimer, George Gianakula, Carly Killian, Nikolai Andreyko, and Jason Washburn. In the fall, we invite 8th graders to perform. It's a big group, right? 19 of them. In the fall, we invite 8th graders to perform alongside the high schoolers. This can be an interesting mix considering the vast difference in ages. They often don't keep still, especially their feet, or they can be shy and timid. Maddie Tax has grown from a shy Susan into a Donna that's a force to be reckoned with. And we have watched Carter Daniels' incredibly happy feet gracefully time-step as an endearing detective. They have not only developed their talents, but have also shown dedication, compassion, and kindness for their cast members, and a passion for the stage. With never a diva moment, they have truly shown what it takes to be a great actor: humility. It is with great pride that I award the Excellence in Theater Awards to Madeline Taps and Carter Daniels. Came to me when George was in 7th grade and wanted help convincing our then tech director, Kyle Hoffman, that we should allow 7th graders to run the spotlight. 7th graders in the catwalk. Honestly, Jennifer, I was not sure it was a great idea, but with a lot of convincing, Kyle said yes and let George and Jack on the tech team, Matt Nash and Haley Jensrud, would fill me in with all of the antics coming over the clear comms from the two of them. But Kyle was patient, and frankly, I think everyone enjoyed the humor, as inappropriate as it may have been. It turned out to be the best decision we could have ever made. George would go on his sophomore year to write a grant and obtain thousands of dollars in electrical lighting equipment for our theater. He was hired by the district to work tech for outside groups, and is always researching the latest and greatest thing that we need to get in the PAC. He's our go-to guy for everything in this space. His creativity with lighting design has brought our performances to a new level. But the best part of having George in the PAC has been watching his passion grow. It will now take him to the University of North Carolina School for the Arts, where he will study lighting design and technology. After that, who knows, Disney, Hollywood, or maybe even touring with Wicked or Hamilton. Wherever this path takes him, they will be lucky to have him. It has been an absolute honor to see him develop his dream, and we are proud to award George Gianakula the Excellence in Technical Theater Award. It's not often a student goes from being a techie to the stage, or even more rare, has gone from the stage to tech and then back to the stage. But Charlotte Becker and Jack Peterson have both done just that. Charlotte joined the tech team in 2019 for our production of Annie as a stagehand, but quickly became a valued and trusted member when it came to miking the cast and keeping things under control in the wings. After each show, she would hint about auditioning, but would eventually remain behind the scenes until this spring when she landed a lead as the talented composer Georgia Hendricks in Curtains. As a director, I regret not pushing her on stage sooner. She made her character come to life, and her solo, Thinking of Him, was outstanding and filled with emotion. She truly has natural talent, and when added to her kind soul and genuine grace, it has been nothing but short of beautiful to see her transition to the stage. In the fall of 2014, when Jack was in 5th grade, his mom convinced him to do a cameo as the young prince in Pippin. All he had to do was walk across the stage and sing a few solo lines in a spotlight. It was adorable. The following year, he was cast as Chip in Beauty and the Beast, and again, he was adorable. By 7th grade, Jack had had enough of being adorable, and to his director's dismay, he decided to leave the stage and join George in Tech, where he stayed until this past fall, when he landed the role of Sky in Mamma Mia. In the spring, he would play the role of Aaron Fox, composer in Curtains. I might be a little biased, but instead of adorable, it was beautiful. I am honored to award the Excellence in Theater and Technical Theater Award to Charlotte Becker and Jack Peterson. Preschool and even one since birth, and I want them all to know how incredibly proud I am, not just of their accomplishments in theater, but for the wonderful human beings they are. I am so grateful that we had this time together, and we will forever be thankful. Congratulations. Next up, please welcome back Justin Sloan with the college.
For the Ecology Club, would Cooper Jostic, Anya Gilbert, Maria Meadower, and Lexi Grave come on down. The Ecology Club has been around since the early 80s, and we are an organization that basically promotes conserving the environment, and we do recycling and community projects through the school and the community. We have up here today 4 seniors that have been in the club for at least 3 years. Combined, they have over 90 volunteer recycling and community project hours. They've also been on, I think I counted up like 9 trips as a group over the last few years. Those that do enough hours are eligible to go on a boundary water trip with us and have a fun little camping adventure. They have been a great joy to work with, but I personally will be a little bit happy to see them go. They have cost me a lot of money over the years. Every time they outfish me in the boundary waters, I have to buy them ice cream or lunch, and I'm going to need a raise. I don't know if it's them fishing well or me not, but either way. They are a pleasure to have up there, and again, a great representation of the school and the community, so thank you. Next up is Nate Anderson. You might know him as MN Ag teacher with the FFA.
I'm Nathan Anderson. I'm here representing FFA. Can I have Cooper Joshua, Mackenzie Olson, Jack Peterson, and Lexi Puggerbuck come up to stage, please? FFA is a national youth leadership organization centered around agriculture. We spend the year doing various competitions. They could be leadership competitions or ag competitions or going to national convention or state convention. These guys in front of you have all been the source of many laughs this year, a few gray hairs, and a lot of TikTok ideas. And they're all going to be very missed next year in our program. So thank you guys for all you have done for FFA, and we're surely going to miss you next year. And next up, we have Miss Denise Earle.
Good evening. It's my absolute privilege to be here representing Knowledgeable. And in Knowledgeable, students are asked to take a written test and participate in 4 oral rounds. Maybe they're going to get 30% right, and it's a banner day. And at the end, they're like, "Erdl, that was so much fun." And they're just my people. So I would like to recognize our seniors this year, Jaden Aldridge and Amelia Empting. Would you please come forward? Jaden came to Knowledgeable the first year as a sophomore. It was such a bang up season that right at the end we decided to shut school down. And both these girls persisted through a quarantine season of Knowledgeable where they sat with their teammates alone in the physics room and their computers to do their competitions. And then I asked a big ask, and I said, will you help recruit members for this next year? And they said, yeah, Ardo, I'm there. Okay, and I gave them a challenge of getting 20 names on the paper, and they exceeded that, maybe bribing with a little bit of candy that night. But because of these two, our Knowledgeable grew to 13, and I'm hoping even more in the future because of what they reestablished for this activity. So I'm proud to present the Super Senior Leadership Award and their letter awards to Jaden, and then Amelia, the one person who has been in Knowledgeable all 4 years of her high school career. Thank you for sticking with us. Next for awards is from Mathlete with Mr. Ed Rundell.
Hello. First, I'd like to congratulate all the seniors here tonight. It truly is an impressive group of students, and they've done great all year in the last 4 years, and I really appreciate it, and I know everybody else does too. I'd like to start with you and I are purchasing barrels. I paid a whole number of dollars for my barrel, and you paid $1 more for yours. The product of our cost is equal to the product of the first 7 prime numbers. Therefore, the cost of our barrels in dollars have no common prime factor. How many dollars did I pay for my barrel? Well, Mathlete consists of 6 contest dates where students take a 30-minute test containing 6 questions, similar to that barrel question. And I would say we had a good percentage of our kids that got the answer on that. And harder. The test challenges the students use a wide variety of mathematical and reasoning skills. The top 5 scores are combined into a team score and compared to other schools across the state. Cumulative scores for each participant are also tracked throughout the season. We had about a dozen participants this year, and I would like to thank and recognize the following 3 senior mathletes who tackled these questions in Mathlete this year. The seniors were Jaden Aldridge, Hans Anderson, and Jordan Hyland. Congratulations. Up next with mock trial is Miss Lori Sealing.
Team members, come on up. You can line up in alphabetical order. Good evening. I'm Lori Sealing, and I am honored to be the coach of the Minnesota State High School champion mock trial team for the first time ever. I want to quickly introduce you to the 2 people who helped really make this happen by working with the kids. My assistant coach right here is Sarah Soley. Sarah was a mock trialer when she was in high school here at WMHS. And her team placed 3rd one year, but never made that championship round. And my other coach is Mr. Patrick Neaton. Pat is our attorney coach. Pat and I have been coaching together for nearly 30 years, and we don't think there's anybody else in the state of Minnesota who's been together that long. So we must have a good combination. Last October, I'm going to give you a brief review. We got together to see who was out for mock trial this year, and there were 19 students. 10 of them were seniors with experience. So after the kids left, we had a short meeting, and there was no doubt we were going to split our teams into one, the senior team of 10 experienced students, and the other 9 were the junior team. We competed throughout the season in 5 rounds of competition, and then we're lucky enough on March 5th to be named the state champions. Then we had 9 more weeks to prepare for the nationals with a brand new case. We started all over again. And these kids put in so much work and so much time and effort. It was just amazing because they had to fit it in with all of their other activities, and they had not planned on these 9 weeks in their schedule. Then last weekend we competed in the nationals. It was virtual, but we made it a lot of fun, and they just rose to the challenge. We beat New Jersey, we beat Oklahoma, and we beat Louisiana, and we lost by 2 points to Arizona, which put us in 9th place, and Arizona took 3rd. So we feel pretty good that the only team that beat us was a 3rd place champion. I'm gonna have my assistant coach Sarah introduce the students, and our attorney coach Pat will give them their certificates.
Hey, you guys are alphabetical, right? Fantastic. All right, so first up we have Hans Anderson, one of our witnesses. Megan Barnhart, one of our attorneys. Charlotte Becker, who started as a witness, but we made her become an attorney. She thanked us for it later. Dominic Bueller, an attorney who was a 2-time All-State attorney last year and this year. Anya Gilbert, one of our attorneys, who also started as a witness way back in her freshman year. Again, she thanked us later. Maris Hewen, one of our witnesses and a 2-time All-State witness last year and this year. Ella Cannell, one of our witnesses. Maria Meadower, one of our witnesses. Madeline Tax, one of our witnesses, and one of the top 10 witnesses in the entire nation. Big deal. And then Sophia Tronis, one of our attorneys. I think that's all of them. But I do have to say, like Mrs. Steeling alluded to, all of these kids were experienced coming in, and every single one of them had at least 3 years on the team. So I think I speak for all 3 of the coaches when I say it was our absolute pleasure to spend the last 3 to 4 years with you. And we're really, really going to miss this group of kids. You guys were fantastic. That's all.
Next up is National Honor Society, Ms. Chris Piskus.
Good evening. I have the privilege of advising the Watertown-Mayer National Honor Society. NHS students are required to maintain a 3.3 GPA throughout their membership and complete at least 25 hours of community service per year. The students also run multiple service projects throughout the year as a group. Tonight, I would like to honor the NHS seniors who have all earned the medallion to wear at graduation to show their accomplishments. As a group, these seniors have served our school and community with almost 1,000 hours collectively just this year. These seniors, many who were inducted a week before the pandemic shut down, have impressed me so much by their desire to continue to serve and do so in creative ways. Seniors, please come up when your name is called. Ms. Pepherdis will give you your medallion and then remain on stage. Jaden Aldrich, Hans Anderson, Megan Barnhart, Charlotte Becker, Ella Blinkhorn, Dominic Bueller, Michael Dahlheimer, Ethan Damian, Gabby Dulas, Amelia Empty, Anya Gilbert, Allison Hadia, Maris Hewen, George Janakula, Carly Killian, Isabella Cannell, Rylan Moss, Maria Meadower, Anna Milkey, Alexis Paraba, Wyatt Skoog, Dylan Smith, Trent Sternagel, Hayden Suki, Madeline Tax, and Fiona Williams. Congratulations. All right, so a few years ago, the NHS students, we wanted to recognize those who completed extra service hours beyond the 25 that are required for membership. So now we award the Silver Service Award for students who completed more than 50 hours of service in the year, and a Gold Service Award to those who complete over 75 hours of service. Our Silver Service recognition students this year are Jaden Aldrich with 50 and a half hours, and Ethan Damian with 72 hours. And our Gold Service Awards go to Anya Gilbert with 75 hours and Madeline Tax with 108 and a half hours. Congratulations and thank you to all of our seniors for your leadership and service to our school and community. Next up, we have Ms. Mantle's speech.
Are my three seniors already up here? Should stay put. Jaden, come back. Speech is a co-curricular fine arts activity that has 13 different categories kids can compete in. It's no different than basketball or volleyball or other sports where talent and dedication, where talent and craft do not develop overnight. In fact, it takes practice, dedication, commitment, and humility. But the rewards are everlasting. First, I would like to speak on Sophia Tronis. She's a captain, and she has competed in 14 of the 13 categories. She has been on the speech team since the 9th grade. I would like to recognize her top placements at section tournaments and Wright County Conference meets. When she was not competing on Saturday, she was judging at middle school speech meets, helping those younger kids improve their skills and abilities. After high school, she plans on attending Temple University in Philadelphia as a psychology major and also plans pre-law. Sophie, thank you for your dedication on this team and good luck in the future. Next, Jaden Aldrich has been on the speech team also since she was in the 9th grade. She has competed in many different categories, but this season was her best performance yet. She wrote a humorous piece and performed it about a young person who dropped out of Yale Law School and joined the Mafia, because why not? So, Jaden was a Wright County Conference champion and made it to the state tournament this season. Jaden has also joined the elite all-state speech team. It has rigorous standards, and I am proud of her accomplishments, and I'm incredibly indebted to your dedication to this team. In the fall, Jaden will most likely be attending Crown College and plans on majoring in English and minoring in Spanish. We will miss you. Best of luck to you. Madeline Tax. A captain, she has been on the speech team since 8th grade. She has competed in 2 categories, and has had a tremendous amount of success on this team. She has been #1 in Section 4A every year. She has been to the state tournament every year of her speech career. Madeline's kindness and talents are qualities that the younger teammates aspire to. Madeline joins Jaden in the elite all-state speech team. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so there's a chain of warning for Carver County. We're on the northern end of it, but to be safe, why don't we just go down to the lower parts? Kids, you kind of know what we're talking about by the locker room area down there. We don't necessarily need to go in the locker rooms right now, but we need to just reevaluate where we're at and then stay down there, and we'll be, hopefully we can start quickly again. No, yeah, we can't stay in here, unfortunately. I don't have a choice over that. So, staff, you kind of, Todd's up there, you can kind of follow our dean students. We'll kind of find some lower hallways here to be in.
and Madeline Tax. These student council members have had an interesting and challenging 4 years in council. They came in as freshmen and watched their upperclassmen operate as business as usual. However, their sophomore year was anything but business as usual. A global pandemic presented obstacles in holding events and performing their main goals: student unity and serving their community. These students rolled up their sleeves and with a lot of creativity hosted virtual events and socially distanced activities. And when we were able to be together in a hybrid setting, created the cohort challenges. They never gave up on keeping students connected. When outside visitors were not allowed in the buildings due to COVID, they partnered with Trinity Lutheran Church to host blood drives. This has proven to be a huge success, as it has allowed us to open donations to the general public. Since then, they have helped the Red Cross collect over 400 pints of blood, saving countless lives. And then, when one of our own was faced with cancer, they rallied around her, created cohort fundraisers, and many joined Team TAPS to show their support. There's definitely a theme among this council: caring for others. Their compassion led them to host a movie and blanket making night this past winter. The outcome was overwhelming. 76 tie blankets were made and donated to the Ridgeview Foundation, who then distributed them to critically ill patients. Next year, the council intends on hosting this event several times to expand their outreach to homeless shelters and local residents and care facilities. After watching these seniors over the last 4 years, I'm certain that they will continue to serve their community wherever that may be, and will always be compassionate towards others. Council, I applaud you on a job well done, and it is with gratitude, love, and respect that I award you the Student Council Senior Award. Congratulations. Next up, we have the amazing duo, Sean and Joseph Perez, for Unified Sports.
Hello, my name is Sean Perez, and with the help of my husband, Joseph Perez, together we run the Unified Sports program here at the school. Watertown-Mayer High School is a Special Olympics Unified champion school. Our goal is to provide a sports-based strategy that is powered by an engaged student community that provides athletic and leadership opportunities for students with and without intellectual disabilities. The Watertown-Mayer Unified Sports Club has fostered relationships between students with and without intellectual disabilities, and has helped spread acceptance and inclusion within our school as well as outside of these walls and into our community. This year, we were given the privilege to not only represent Watertown-Mayer High School, but to be the only high school to represent Minnesota in unified basketball at the Special Olympics USA Games that will be held in Orlando, Florida, June 4th through June 12th. Please come to the stage, Hans Anderson, Bella Barden, Megan Barnhart, Charlotte Becker, Michael Dahlheimer, Ethan Donman, Anya Gilbert, Maris Hewen, Yomo Isler, Ryan Johnson, Cole Lane, Nick Locken, Rylan Moss, Cole Motter, Maria Meador, Kendall Prigge, Wyatt Spoog, Dylan Smith, Caden Stuckey, and Maddie Tax.
Alphabetical helps.
So I just want to point out a few students. If you could step forward, Maris Hewen and Kendall Prigge, they ran our club as co-presidents. Also, Kendall was also a member of the Minnesota Special Olympics Student Board of Directors. Anya Gilbert ran a club as a co-vice president. And Ethan Damian, co-modder, and Caden Stuckey, can you step forward, please? These three, along with 7 others, are the ones that will be representing our school at the USA Games in Florida. Our club has grown tremendously. We started with 12 members just 5 years ago, and this year we have over 90 members in our club. These students will leave a huge legacy behind, and we thank them for being agents of change and to always be proud that they have made Watertown-Mayer High School a school where inclusion rules. As you go out into the world, continue to live unified and play unified always. Go Royals! Next, I would like to introduce Jen Pefferdidis.
Every year we struggle with my last name. She nailed it this year. It's exciting. So I have the pleasure of working with the yearbook students. And so can I get Sky Wagner and Hans Anderson and Megan Barnhart to join me on stage, please? So the yearbooks are in. They came 9 days early. Who'd have guessed? The title of the book is Changing Tides, and you guys haven't received your books yet, but you'll get them next week. Just a quick plug, seniors, if you didn't get your book but you want one, we did get a couple of extras, so let me know tomorrow and we can be sure that we sign you up for one. So let's talk about these 3 amazing seniors. First of all, what's unique about the 3 of them is that they all started yearbook as a senior. That's remarkable. Yeah, it is. And what's really cool about it is that Hans and Megan were co-editors. So that's also incredible to consider. You don't need a lot of talent as far as to come in with it. You don't need a lot of skills. But what you do need is passion and perseverance. It's true. Passion and perseverance and organization and patience and willingness to put yourself out there. And that's what all 3 of these have done. Sky can be found doing pages, taking photos. She and Hans spent lunch almost every single day, either working on something or working on yearbook. And for Hans and Megan, both of those 2 were just extremely dedicated to making the book for you seniors the best it could be. They wanted everybody to be represented. They wanted to capture what it was to be a senior this year, and they took pride in doing so, and they worked a ton of hours in school, outside of school to make that happen for you. One of the things I wanted to mention is that every year yearbook strives to get 70% of our student body in the yearbook 3 times or more, and Hans and Megan were very adamant that we needed to do that, and we made 74% this year, so that's pretty awesome. I'm not sure what I'm going to do without them, to be honest. Every year I say that, but I get lucky every year, and this year was no different. So I just wanted to thank Hans and Megan for all of the work that they've done. And seniors, when you guys get your books next week, be sure that you thank them. If you find something cool in there, thank them. They deserve your gratitude, as does Sky, for all of the hard work that they've done to try to capture what an amazing year this was for you all. So I'm going to miss you guys a lot, but I wish you only the best. So congratulations.
Next up is a recognition of students by the different departments within the high school. Each department created a video. After each video, the department member will call the student to the stage for distribution of the plaques. We'll start with Mr. Anderson.
This year's Ag Department Senior Award is going to Mr. Jack Peterson. Jack could almost always be found in the egg room, even when he was probably supposed to be in some other classes. But he always went above and beyond, helping with our yearly pig butchering project or our hydroponic system. You could always count on Jack to get done whatever we needed to get done, whether it was for FFA or for the egg department. And I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Come on.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Albitz, the high school art teacher, and I'm here to present the Senior Artist Award. What makes a person an artist? An artistic personality type uses their hands and mind to create new things. They appreciate beauty, unstructured activities, and variety. They enjoy interesting and unusual people, sights, textures, and sounds. Our senior artist this year is all of these things and more. It has been a rough couple of years, and we count on the arts even more to reduce stress and as an outlet. Our senior artist puts herself into everything she does, even when it was wearable art, and she painted her own shoes. When students were told to actually wear their artwork, Maddie, of course, went above and beyond and even shared her tribute artwork down in Florida with Buzz himself. She said that he wholeheartedly approved. Congratulations, Maddie. The universe is waiting for you. You will do great things, and I will miss you.
We're here today to announce the Music Department Senior Awards. So without further ado, start with the Choir Department Award. It was a great group of seniors this year. A lot of people I could have chosen for this, but one who stands out to me is Carter Daniels. Carter is just super friendly to his classmates, just the ultimate team player for us this year. And not only was he great in class, but he came out of class as well to come in and get better individually so often throughout this year. And I'm just really happy that to have such a positive role model for our next year's seniors to look and model themselves after. I think your example of Carter is going to be one that these underclassmen look to for years to come as the example that they will want to set when they're seniors. And so just want to say I'm super happy and proud to call you my student, and thank you for all your work in the choir department this year.
I'll go ahead and jump into the band awards. I've got 4 to give away, and so I'll explain all of these as well as we go. So I'll start with the Aaron Keltzer Band Scholarship Award. Now, this was created by Aaron's mother, Colleen Keltzer, who worked for the district as well. And so Aaron Keltzer was a member of the Watertown-Mayer band program as an avid tuba player. His parents made this award to honor him as he passed away tragically in an accident in 2016. He was on his way over to volunteer for Rails and Trails in Watertown when a dog ran out to the middle of the road, and he swerved into hitting a telephone pole. So the person receiving this award should be one that is heavily involved in extracurricular activities and opportunities within the Watertown-Mayer High School band program. And this, without further ado, goes over to Dylan Smith. Dylan has been since day one for me as a teacher here at Watertown, someone who was indicated as just a rock star player and person overall, and that's always been the case for him. He's been involved in jazz band, pit orchestra, many honor bands. He's always been one that I could rely on, and I'm just so grateful and elated to be able to present to him the Aaron Keltzer Scholarship Award. Next up, I'll drive right into the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. Now, Louis Armstrong, this award honors the outstanding jazz musician at any given high school. This person should have a history of involvement in jazz and strives to embody greatness in their jazz playing. And this is kind of another day one person where I knew right from the jump that jazz was this person's thing. They just kind of live, eat, and breathe jazz. And that's all they ever talk about, want to practice, which is totally fine by me. It makes my job easier. And so the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes over to not only George Janikula. So congrats, George, and thanks again for being such a leader in the jazz ensemble and just always making things happen, having great recommendations, and just helping me grow as a musician too. As a band teacher, there's a lot of different things to juggle. It's been great to have that constant enthusiasm for jazz from you, George. So thank you. Next up, we'll dive into the Semper Fidelis Marine Band Award. Now, the Semper Fi Award honors a band member that has shown constant faithfulness to their band program. This person is always willing to lend a helping hand and always has the band's best interests in mind. This person is the first to help out and to speak their mind when assistance is needed. Now, this goes over to one of our delightful seniors, who is Sophia Tranes. So, Sophia, thank you again. It's just another day one person where when I started this job, she was a sophomore and always super helpful and being willing to just, go out of their way to stop into my office and, give me their 2 cents and offer advice, and just always there every step along the way. So this person's also been very committed to everything, hence being always faithful, such as jazz band, pit orchestra, solo ensemble, honor bands. Sophia juggles a lot. She's doing so many different things, from mock trial to speech to band. There's a long list, so sorry I'm missing a bunch of things, but despite all of that stuff, she's able to just prioritize everything and just exhibit that dedication. So thank you so much, Sophia. Last but not least, I'll dive into the John Philip Sousa Band Award. This is the pinnacle achievement in a high school band. It was introduced in 1955 to honor the top student in the high school band. And the John Philip Sousa Band Award recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. And this goes over to Jack Hansen. Jack also has a fantastic attitude. I'm pretty sure I've never seen this guy frown or be negative in any way, always such a positive light. And much like Mr. Nader said about Carter, someone that other people look over to for inspiration, both in their playing and in attitude as well. So just like all of the others involved in jazz band, orchestra, solo ensemble, honor bands, and very much always a soloist in any way, shape, or form that he can do that. So thank you all so much. Our seniors have been a fantastic group ever since I first had them as sophomores. Mr. Nader can say the same thing. And so, yeah, our jobs were very hard this year in terms of picking these awards. So why don't you close us out?
Great. Yeah, thank you all seniors. Enjoy your last few days here, and we'll see you at graduation.
Business Department here at Watertown. It's my honor to announce the winner of the Business Department Student of the Year. And this year we are going to be giving it to Logan Bullock. Logan this last year has done 4 sections of accounting and a senior project. He has done well in all of them, and it's been an absolute pleasure to work with him during this time. Yet part of me is still thinking whether or not he deserves an award for the business work, or if I should get an award for having to put up with him all year. But it has been a pleasure. Congratulations, Logan. Good luck next year.
Good evening, everyone. This year, the English department has chosen 2 recipients for our department awards. They are Hans Anderson and Maris Hewen. Congratulations to both of you. Hans, when we think of you as someone who's incredibly thoughtful. Not only are you thoughtful with your interactions with other people, but you are thoughtful in terms of the work that you turn in and the amount of effort and time you put into it. You are also a very driven student, and this is going to help you in college and the rest of your life because you are always trying to do things to be a better person, and that affects you and also the people around you too. Maris, you are a very innovative thinker. You like to bring fresh ideas to things and different perspectives, and that also helps you and everybody else around you because we get to hear different ideas. And you are also a very confident student. We see this on and off the field and your other activities too, and also in the classroom, and it's truly been a joy to watch you navigate your path here too. And that confidence will also blend into your future successes as well. So congratulations to both of you, and thank you so much for all of your time and effort in all of our classes in the English department. Thanks.
I'm Holly Hokinson, presenting the Family Consumer Science Award. The students who are receiving the FCS Award have taken several courses within the department these past couple of years and have shown dedication to their schoolwork by being motivated learners and have gone above and beyond to help within the Family Consumer Science classroom. This year, the Family Consumer Science Awards go to Ethan Dumyan and Haley Bogema. Ethan shows leadership in the classroom and during food labs. He is dedicated to his learning, even if it's learning more about the Bailey Wordle, and shows how he builds on previous knowledge from past courses and lab experiences. Haley has a passion and interest in the culinary and baking areas, which shows through when she works in the kitchens and makes new recipes. She is a quiet, motivated learner who is a leader through her actions in the classroom. Haley was also a huge help to myself and all of my subs last fall when she was my intern. We greatly appreciated all she did for us during my leave. Congratulations to these seniors and best of luck to you all in your futures.
Good evening. We are here today to present the Health and Fitness Award. This person, their spirit animal is a butterfly.
This person also has a favorite celebrity crush of Leonardo DiCaprio.
This person, if they were only to get one food for an entire month and not get sick of it, it would be peanut butter.
If this person was stranded on an island, their three must-haves would be a pink blanket, a gym, and their sister.
This person is going to be attending the UW-Madison, and they're majoring in kinesiology.
Lastly, this person has taken multiple physical education classes with us, and really in the last year has found her love for health and fitness by being in the weight room multiple times through our power and conditioning courses. The winner of this year's award is Kendall Priggy.
Congratulations.
German Department Award to Lexi Pogreba. She's been an outstanding student since 9th grade German 1. She hung in there and worked hard through the COVID years of German 2 and 3 and is now doing great in college in the school's German. What makes her stand out so much is that she speaks a lot of German with her classmates and with me, even when she's not being forced to. And although she was not able to go to Germany like we had planned to, I hope she will get to travel abroad someday and use her skills. You persevered. Tabia, congratulations. Ich bin stolz auf dich.
I'm Tim Joshik, Industrial Technology teacher here at Watertown High School, and I would like to give this year's Industrial Technology Award to Ashton Cochran for his commitment and excellence to my program.
Problem solvers, cryptographers, geometry wizards, and human calculators. These are the words used to describe this year's recipients for the Matthew Awards, also known as the Pythagorean Award. Their achievements, fielded in Mr. Rundell's blue ink, crown their expertise in mathematics, statistics, computer science, geometry, and calculus. Now to present the reward for our first recipient is Miss Chris If-Then Fiskus and Miss Kinsey, I have the answer key, Stifter.
Thank you, Mr. John Slide Rule Rossold and Ed Chain Rule Rundell. The person I want to introduce doesn't quite match the height of Miss Fiskus. However, this person's energy, enthusiasm, and knowledge in the classroom goes above and beyond. This person has a little difficulty counting the number of fish in the boundary waters, but no problem calculating her new PR pace. This first Matthew Award goes to Anya Gilbert.
Now to introduce our next recipient of the Matthew Award will be Miss Kristen, I searched the answer key, Phillips, and Mr. Kyle Sokatoa
Our next recipient has been an awesome student in and out of the classroom. He excels in football and track and has taken several math courses over the course of 4 years. It wouldn't surprise us if he calculates how fast he has to run around the curves to see how he can improve.
Our second Matthew Award goes to Cole Lane.
This year's students recognized for science are ready to set the world on fire with their backgrounds. Congratulations to Rylan Moss and Fiona Williams. Thank you for all your efforts.
Hi, I'm Rod Janakula, and this is Crash Course Senior Social Studies Award. Today we are here to break down the most prestigious award that's going to be given out all day today. Mr. Janakula, Mr. Janakula! Yes, Mr. Pass. Can't you see I'm drinking my Diet Mountain Dew? Mr. Janakula, I can't believe today is the day that we're going to hand out the Social Studies Award. I bet you I'm going to get the Social Studies Award and go on to teach these exact same classes. You're only halfway. You are definitely not going to win any awards for Social Studies, but you are going to go on to teach the same class out of the same textbook at the same time. So what we're going to do is we are going to go over who are going to be the two winners of the Social Studies Studies Award. So for the first winner, I'm going to go to the open letter. Ooh, what is the open letter today? The open letter is about our first person who's going to win the award. The person who wins this award excelled greatly in CIS economics and also likes to ride bikes. The first winner is Michael Dahlreiter. Yay! Good job. We're going to go to the mystery document. Ooh, what could it be? Oh, what could it be? Ooh, look at the mystery document. What could this be? The mystery document. It says here, this person excelled greatly in CIS psychology, has taken almost every elective that the class has offered. The second winner of the prestigious Social Studies Award is Carly Killian. Congrats to both Carly.
Hola y buenas noches. Me llamo Profe Pepperditis y soy maestra de español aquí en la escuela de Watertown-Mayer. Hello and good evening. My name is Jen Pepperditis and I am a Spanish teacher here at Watertown-Mayer High School. And I have the privilege of honoring a student. We have 4 different levels of Spanish here at the high school. And the recipient of this award has taken all 4 levels of the language. And the best part about this student is her desire to learn as much as she can. She completes the work outside of class. She's very active in class. And she asks fantastic questions, questions that are intelligent and that really show her desire to improve in the language and to understand as much as she can. So it is my privilege to recognize Ariel Aldridge or Jaden Aldridge for this award for the Spanish classes in the World Language Department.
One last time, please help me congratulate these outstanding students and classmates, and it's exciting to see their academic achievements. It's safe to say we're going to skip the intermission and go on to our scholarship portion. And again, most of this portion is for students that applied for our scholarships, again, that the Education Foundation gives out. Some students will be recognized again for things that maybe that they've been given at earlier banquets this year. These scholarships are a way of providing financial support for upcoming educational endeavors awarded to you because of the success you've had in high school. Tonight we are awarding scholarships totaling around $35,000. Each student will be called up individually to receive an award. Please stay on the stage while the next name is read. After I'm done reading a group of scholarships, a slide will show the scholarships and the students' names. At that time, please feel free to clap. This will help move the program along more quickly. So again, seniors, there's going to be a group of you, so it's 3, 4, 5 at a time. Wait till everybody's done, and we're concluded that we'll applaud them. We'll start off with additional scholarships which were not awarded by the Watertown-Mayer Scholarship Committee. These students may have previously been recognized, but we do want to honor them here as well. There are a couple of scholarships given in memory of Aaron Kelser, a former student here at Watertown-Mayer. One of these scholarships is associated with the Aaron Kelser Snap Fitness Football Scholarship, and Cole Lang is the recipient. Cole, please come forward. Additionally, there is a Built From Within scholarship sponsored by the football coaches. Logan Bullock receives this award. There is also an Aaron Kelser basketball scholarship, which will be given to Ethan Damian. And finally, a band scholarship in Aaron's name, which is given to Dylan Smith.
There is another group of scholarships awarded outside of Watertown-Mayer. The Bud Hahn Scholarship is given to the senior athlete who has best demonstrated the characteristics of dedication, sportsmanship, scholarship, and leadership. This year's recipient is Maris Hune. A second athletic scholarship is awarded to a student for his or her achievement as an athlete, scholar, and leader. And this scholarship is given to Tanner Burmeister. Additionally, the Watertown-Mayer Youth Basketball Association is awarding 2 scholarships to 2 students who have excelled in their basketball careers. These are given to Ethan Damian and Carly Killian. Lastly, the Student Council Scholarship Award is given to a senior who has been actively involved in activities and leadership opportunities here at Watertown-Mayer High School. Preference is given to students who have served on the Student Council. This year's scholarship, sponsored by the Red Cross, is given to Maddie Tax. Dramatic effect. Okay, thanks.
The next scholarships awarded are memorial scholarships chosen by Watertown-Mayer Scholarship Committee according to specific criteria shared by the donors. First off, the Aaron Young Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Aaron Young, a former student at Watertown-Mayer. This scholarship is given to students who have demonstrated an interest in and an active participation in environmental concerns and ecological issues. The scholarship is awarded from the Watertown Lions Club to Megan Barnhart. The next scholarship is in memory of Ron Bonstrom, a 1974 graduate of Watertown-Mayer High School. This scholarship is given by Ron's family. Ashton Condon is this year's recipient. The Kyle Stubbs Memorial Scholarship honors a former graduate of Watertown-Mayer who loved the outdoors and worked in the trades. This scholarship is given to Jenna May. Another scholarship, the Greg Getsko Memorial Scholarship, also honors a lifetime resident of Watertown who worked as an auto mechanic. These 2 scholarships are awarded to Jack Hansen and Kent Martin.
Rodon Hawkinson Memorial Scholarship is given to students who have been involved in the wrestling program, as Rodon himself was a state champion wrestler his senior year. There are 4 scholarships, and these scholarships go to Jackson Drowse, Ashton Congdon, Tanner Burmeister, and Mackenzie Olson. The Douglas Kugler Family Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Doug, who was a science teacher and wrestling coach at Watertown-Mayer High School. Additionally, Doug began the Ecology Club and led many trips to the Boundary Waters. This scholarship is given to Megan Barnhart. Another scholarship is given in the honor of Dr. David Phil. He was a general practitioner in the Watertown area for many years, and this award is given to a student who is pursuing a career in health services. This scholarship is given to Lexi Obrava. And there are 2 scholarships, one in the memory of Mary Richter and the other in memory of husband Vern Richter. Mary taught elementary school and Vern was the ag teacher here at Watertown-Mayer High School for many years. The scholarship specific to a passion for elementary education is awarded to Maria Medower. Vern's scholarship specific to an interest in agriculture or the trades is awarded to George Gianacula.
Another scholarship is given to honor Ted Salonik. Ted was a farmer here in Watertown his entire life. He loved to watch his children and grandchildren participate in music. So this scholarship is given to students strong in the field of music. Trent Sternagel is this year's recipient. There are 2 scholarships given in the memory of Joe Train by his immediate family. Joe taught Phi Ed and coached wrestling at Watertown-Mayer for over 2 decades. He had a tremendous impact on all of the students he came into contact with. A scholarship was awarded to a student with a strong work ethic and who is active in volunteer efforts. This scholarship is awarded to Tanner Burmeister. And an additional scholarship is given to another wrestler who has demonstrated the same strong work ethic and is an active volunteer within the wrestling community. This scholarship is given to Jackson Drops. The Education Minnesota Watertown-Mayer Teachers Union gives 2 scholarships in memory of Watertown-Mayer teachers who have passed away during their service. These 2 teachers are Doug Hugler and Joe Train. The Watertown-Mayer Teachers Union Kugler Award is awarded to Maria Meadower, and the Watertown-Mayer Teachers Union Train Scholarship goes to Paige Winter. Congratulations, you guys.
The third group of scholarships is to reward seniors for high involvement or specific qualities that they have demonstrated, or to encourage students to pursue a given area of study. 3 American Legion Scholarship Awards are given to recognize students who have an interest in conservation of natural resources, who have demonstrated community service, and who have exhibited leadership. These scholarships are awarded to Jaden Aldrich, Maddie Tax, and Kendall Preedy. The Bremer Bank gives 2 scholarships and wishes to recognize students with evidence of outstanding citizenship, leadership, and participation in school and community activities. These students are Cole Lang and Ethan Damian. A scholarship is given from the Ameriprise Russ Runk and Associates. This scholarship is given to a student who is pursuing a career in agriculture, business, or science and has been active in school community activities. The scholarship is given to Logan Bullock.
Chiropractic Specialist Scholarship was awarded to a student interested in the health fields. Michael Dahlheimer is this year's recipient. The Coburn's organization is giving a scholarship this year to a senior in good standing. This scholarship is awarded to Audrey Tate. Core Trust Bank of Mayer also honors a senior in good standing by giving a scholarship to Gabby Doulis. And the Waconia law firm of Melkert, Hubert, Shodin provided a scholarship to a student who is in good standing and planning to attend a post-secondary school. This year's recipient is Ella Cannell.
The Kopp Family Foundation scholarships are given to 3 students who have exhibited positive leadership qualities and are pursuing a 4-year program in math, science, or business. The recipients of these scholarships are Lexi Pograva, Michael Dahlheimer, and Rylan Moss. The Watertown Lions Club is giving 5 scholarships to students who have demonstrated community service, exhibited a high academic standing, and have been active as a leader in school activities. These scholarships are given to Maddie Tax, Michael Dahlheimer, Hans Anderson, Megan Barnhart, and Kendall Prigge. Two more Watertown groups also give scholarships. The Watertown Rod and Gun Club is offering a scholarship to Cooper Joshik for his passion for the outdoors. And the Watertown Pharmacy recognizes a student who chooses to study in the area of health. Wyatt Skoog is the recipient of this scholarship.
Congratulations. The Dr. Robert and Betty Van Tassel Scholarship, established in 2015, is awarded to students who are interested in a career in health services. There are 3 total scholarships. One is awarded to Hans Anderson, another to Anya Gilbert, and the third to Myris Moon. Minnesota Watertown-Mayer Teachers Union gives a general scholarship to a student considering a career in education. Charlotte Becker is the recipient of this scholarship. Additionally, the Watertown-Mayer Para Union also awards a scholarship. This scholarship is given to Paige Winter. Last in this scholarship grouping is the West Metro Shuttle Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to Anna Milkey for her involvement in high school gymnastics program.
The next grouping of scholarship leads off with the Naden and Puckledge Scholarship awarded to a student attending a 4-year college or university, maintaining at least a 3.0 GPA, and specifically interested in mock trial. Dominic Bueller is this year's recipient. Offered to a student in good standing with plans to attend a post-secondary school, Watertown Subway offers 4 scholarships. Fiona Williams, Connor Donovan, Jaden Jensrud, and Jaden Aldrich are the recipients of these awards. The next scholarship is the Patrick Lynch Memorial Scholarship. Pat was a 1970 Watertown-Mayer graduate, and he, along with his wife and 4 children, were all active in Watertown-Mayer athletics and activities. This scholarship shows preference to students involved in baseball, who are gentle, friendly, respectful, honest, moral, encouraging, and have a good sense of humor. Tyler Burscheit and Rylan Moss were chosen for these scholarships. Ovation Orthodontics offers the last scholarship in this group. It honors a senior in good standing who plans to attend a post-secondary school or program. This award goes to Carly Killian. The final category is the community scholarships. To share more information about these scholarships is Ms. Pat Little, President of the Watertown-Mayer Education Foundation.
Well, they always say the best for last, right? Thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be here to represent the Watertown-Mayer Education Foundation. We're really honored to be able to present these awards tonight. Since 2017, the foundation has provided over $165,000 in scholarships, and we have a general scholarship fund which receives donations from alumni and community members and business organizations anywhere from $25 up to $5,000. This year the fund generated about $35,000, and those have been, as you have seen earlier tonight, being distributed in various amounts. The foundation board works year-round. We have various fundraisers that we are working on. We have a raffle coming up this fall. We're raffling off a Polaris Ranger, so if you want a raffle ticket, you can go down to Marketplace. We're on Facebook and Instagram, and we've highlighted a bunch of alumni, over 50 alumni stories we put up every week, and this last month we've been doing legacy families, and it's really fun to see the interaction on that, so please follow us on that page, and also Instagram and Facebook. So now I'm really pleased to honor the community scholarships to the following 26 seniors, so when I call your name, come on up. The recipients are Jaden Aldrich, Bella Barden, Ella Blinkhorn, Gabby Doulas, Amelia Empting, Allison Hadia, Caitlin Head, Jordan Hydron, Maris Hune, Lily Hurst, Carly Killian, Ella Mulcanell, Carissa Mink, Trey Miska, Lisbeth Munoz, Mackenzie Olson, Nikolai Andrejko, Chloe Peterson, Lexi Pogriva, Jane Reincheck, Mackenzie Skiles, Wyatt Skoog, Maddie Tax, Sophia Tronis, Sky Wagner, and Fiona Williams. Let's give these guys a nice round of applause.
Before we conclude, I'd like to thank all the people and businesses who so generously gave to our scholarship fund. Like Pat said, I mean, we're very lucky with all the businesses and people that donate and the money we can give to our students as they pursue further education. For the students, I strongly encourage you to send them a thank you letter or card. It goes a long way. They do appreciate it. Their addresses are included in the letters that you've received. And again, you know, we are very lucky that they continue to contribute each year, that we have a foundation like we do that puts so much time and energy into raising money for our scholarships. One final thank you to all the parents here. Again, a lot of them, I mean, I hope kids, you should really appreciate what your parents do. I mean, everything that, you know, the foundation, the environment, the motivation. You've done a lot to help your sons or daughters to be the best of what we have here at Watertown-Mayer, both academically and co-curricularly. It's a pretty unique and special group. I'll talk more about this at graduation, but probably, I mean, in my 12 years as an administrator, you're probably the most accomplished senior class that we've ever had. And both, again, you know, in so many ways. So, but parents, you deserve a lot of that credit. So again, thank you. Thanks to all of you for being so flexible tonight. You know, we kind of actually joked beforehand, like we actually looked like where we need to evacuate, never thinking we'd have to do it. But we did, and I appreciate your flexibility in waiting that out. And then lastly, congratulations to our students. I mean, like I said, you've accomplished a lot. As a group, it's a pretty special group, and it's hard to believe, but I mean, a few weeks from now, 2.5 weeks, we'll be in the gym celebrating graduation. So, congratulations to all of you, and have a great night.